Boom, grant community. We are in a big trouble. Let me repeat myself. We are in a big trouble in the grant community. Just as I said in my previous message, that all this that are happening, all this that is unfolding in the grant space, all the lies, all the explanation is a function of hunger. There is hungry in the land. That is why you see the slot sellers coming out to look for where to generate money and sustain themselves. Very quickly, Chief Admin Andy Bright, the young man that they choose, or that Elder Val, who is also a slot seller, who could not stand his ground to fight this just cause till the end, choose Admin Bright to be the head, came out again. Admin Bright came out again today to introduce another scheme to the grant community. I said it and I will repeat, we are in a big trouble. What you see is as the result of hunger. An hungry man is an instrument of the devil. Could you imagine? Andy Bright came out again to sell another scamming scheme to the grant community. Until we wake up, they will all send everybody to early grave. I am telling you this. Until we wake up, these guys would send everybody in the grant community to their early graves. If you like, listen to me. If you like, listen to Chief Okogun. We are coming to save you people. Not to collect money, but to tell you the truth and to unveil the secret. Listen to Admin Andy Bright coming out to scam Nigerians again. When everybody is waiting for Pioneer Disbursement, Uaag Sanctuary Ward Disbursement, Theophilus Disbursement, and Supreme Disbursement, he came out selling another scheme because he knew that this is the only place to cash out until we all wake up. They would send you people to early grave. Pay attention to the man that they sent to come and seek for the truth and fight for the justice for the masses. This is a big blow. If we cannot find somebody to send, and we have been preaching, nobody listen to us. Listen to Admin Andy Bright.
Very good morning to you, my fellow subscribers in the grant community. Good morning to my fellow executive members of this great movement, this Grant Solution movement. Today is 6th November 2025, and by Nigerian time now is some minutes to 8 o'clock. That's 15 minutes to 8 a.m. Nigerian time. Once again, a very good morning to everyone in the community hearing my voice this morning. I come to give us a brief to our general meeting yesterday. We had a Telegram meeting that comprises everyone, all admirers of the Grant Solution Movement, all followers and all members of the Grant Solution Movement, coupled with my hardworking executive members, the drivers of this great movement. I salute everyone. I appreciate. Yesterday it was a very wonderful meeting. People turn up. Yes, the masses, everyone was involved in that meeting yesterday. It was very insightful, and It was a very hilarious meeting yesterday, and anchored by our dear Elder Val, and my very self was there live and direct, coupled with our CEO of the land house acquisition scheme of the house project. Yes, it is the Solutionite housing scheme. I just converted it to the Solutionite housing scheme because the housing project came through one of our executive member to us, and we captured it and sent it to the masses. Yes, for them, for everyone that care to subscribe for the housing scheme. So I thank God Almighty for all these privileges that is coming to the community through the Grand Solution movement. I appreciate God. And so I want to bring us a brief about the meeting we had yesterday. My name is Chief Admin Andy Bright. We discussed concerning especially the ongoing disbursement. We know that it is the pioneer that have really commenced disbursement in their earnest, like they promised, like it was promised the community that from actual disbursement to the masses will commence from 3rd November 2025, which was on Monday. Today is Thursday, the 6th of November. And so the disbursement actually commenced, giving God the glory that our stakeholders, that is pioneer stakeholders, and our grant handlers have received the money officially in their coffers. That is publicly made to the masses. But my very self know that this is a past story. But to make it public to the masses, it was publicly made known on Tuesday that the stakeholders have gotten their monies. Yeah, give God all the glory. So coming to yesterday, which was Wednesday, when there was a hole in transmission, a kind of a pause in that disbursement. That was when the coordinators of Pioneer are supposed to have been receiving their money, and then it was paused, a kind of not stopped, but asked to wait for something to be ratified. And then Ngozi Israel came out and actually notified the public, the masses, on that development. And then like I really said in my VN, after Ngozi have released a VN that yesterday, that to pause a thing does not mean to stop a thing, it's just to wait. And then wait means get set and go. And then I explained it that by God's grace, that same yesterday, this thing can be rectified. But what I know is that by weekend, everything is on their rightful course, and which really came to pass that same yesterday, if it was afternoon time, it was rectified. Everything was in place and disbursement commenced. So we are the masses. We inform the masses there that we are still on the watch. We are still on the watch. We can't be at home and things will be spoiling, or they go to deliver in their bands. We are watchdogs for this grant disbursement. If there is any hitch somewhere, we'll try to find out what's going on. What's going on? So I asked the masses in that my video yesterday that we should be asking questions. This is a time we should be asking questions. What is really the matter? Why must this disbursement be kept on hold if it persisted? But thank God that everything was taking control that same yesterday. And so now we said with disbursement ought to continue uninterrupted. If it is being interrupted again, we the masses will come out and begin to ask questions. I made them to know that between that yesterday and through this weekend, and if we have not witnessed any coordinator, at least coordinators of the pioneer grant is they are part of the masses. So if none of them have testified or have witnessed who have received this disbursement, will come coast home, will come offline to Abuja and begin to ask our grant handlers what was the issue. We'll come to their houses and then begin to ask them why the stoppage in disbursement, why not disbursement continue, so that the masses that the grants are made for will receive the grants. So that's exactly the next step. By this weekend, if there is nothing of such, that will begin to witness disbursement from our colleague, the coordinators. That's the masses corner. We will not be happy with it. We'll frown at that development, and then we'll come off street by next week to our grant handlers' houses. And we need to find out why the stoppage. So everybody is ready to receive their grants as from today. Thursday, the 6th of November 2025. We are all ready. So we don't want anything that will bring stories again why the thing is not going around. The grand disbursement is not going around, as expected. So these are the one of the reasons we call for that awareness, to calm the masses now, to let them know that something wonderful is going on already. So, and then everybody should be calm, and they begin to thank God. We cannot just thank God in vain, and we are not here to seek God in vain. We are not in the grand community to while away our time and to be useless in the community. No, it is not so. God forbid that development. All right. So having said that, that's exactly how what we gathered the masses to inform them in our Telegram meeting yesterday. I thank God it was a wonderful deliberation. So the next, our CEO of the housing project briefed the people how things are going. For you to partake in that housing project after it has been completed, nobody pays anything, any dime before the house project is completed. For you to qualify to benefit from that housing scheme, you have to go and subscribe, go and register in any business center or cyber cafe. Go there, they will click on the website, and then you enter, you see icons that will pop up. Then the next thing is click on registration. So you will click on registration, and then the data that are needed for you to fill in will pop up, and then you start filling. And then the categories of the houses, different categories of houses, ranging from flats, bungalows, terrace, and so on and so forth. You see it there. Then you make your choice, and then the whole thing, your data will be sent to your email, and then as well as the portal of the company, they receive one. You have one in your email to save for your reference. Then you print out. There's a printout when you will see at the feet of the computer after your registration where they wrote successfully subscribed. They print out that one, 2 copies, one for yourself and one for the company where it's being requested. That should be after the houses have been completed, and people that subscribe will be called upon to bring their evidence of subscription. You tender that thing as an evidence, the receipt of a successful subscription. So that's how it is, and so you benefit from it. Like they say, the company pays for 50% cost, and you as a subscriber pays 50% cost. So that 50% the company is paying is like a grant, but it's a quality building. The prices will be, everybody will see it, it will be according to the modern price of building, but the company has to pay 50% of the cost, and then you pay the rest 50%. If you don't have the money to pay outright, they can spread it for you for 5 years. You pay it instrumental for 5 years, but if you pay outright, it becomes yours for life. Then if you cannot afford to pay, if you don't want to live there, you can rent it and start collecting rent, normal rent. And if you don't want to rent it out, if you can sell it off and then put the change in your pocket. It's a part of grant. So this is what the grant solution movement brought to the community to benefit. I think we might hear more from the CEO of that of the building project. We might hear more from him as we attend our meetings, or he might even give a voice note on that, as regarding that, to clear more ground, more air. So it's a very nice thing. Please go and subscribe. As you see the website, go now to any business center, because the window of subscription for first batch will close automatically immediately 2 million subscribers are completed. And we have been in this project for nearly or over 2 months now, and people have been subscribing. And then before I got the wind of this opportunity, I've been 1,600,000 subscribers already from outside, from the Nigerian populace before it came to the grand community. So it remained 400,000 to be completed, for the first batch to be completed. That's to make it 2 million, and then the window of subscription will close. So I don't know how much that remain, or how many that, but as at yesterday, it's still open. You came for first batch. After first batch completed, when the building project starts, then second batch will continue. There will be rush then. And then first batch subscribers will be attended to first after the building has been completed. It's a massive project. Buildings, acres of land in Abuja. After Abuja, they will go to other states of the federation, like from Lagos to and all that. So they'll be going around. I mean, it's a life project for the community and for Nigerian populace. And then the grand community will be actively involved in that. That is what the grand solution movement brought our way. by the grace of God. So as we continue, other goodies that comes, it will come to our table, and then we'll spread it to the community, to the grand community, our beloved community. From there, we'll spread it to Nigeria, because salvation must start from the home, and our home now is the grand community. We can't travel it, so we can't fail it. It is how it is. God gave it to us to be a blessing, so that our blessing can spread. So I thank you all for granting me audience this morning. We'll be meeting. Let's see how it goes between now and weekend. Our ears are on ground. We are following the proceedings of this grand disbursement. Like Ngozi rightly said, it is what it is. Without Pioneer, no other grant will disburse. That is to say, Pioneer first commence, which they have commenced. Immediately they are finishing, others will coast, will commence. I believe UAG will take over soon. That's exactly what we are seeing. And if it is so, we thank God. But let grant start, commence disbursement, whichever one. But we thank God Almighty for the Nigerian masses, for the subscribers of the grant community. So we appreciate that, and we appreciate God for granting us the opportunity and privilege to partake. So kudos to our grand disbursement team. Let them just go ahead non-stop, so that the joy will spread across the grand community. Thank you for granting me audience this morning. Once again, my name is Chief Admin Andy Bright. May God bless us all. Let's have a very wonderful day and weekend ahead. Thank you.